I'll be reading chapters 1 to 2 of Dogman, which you'll probably see not in reverse, but I'll see in reverse because YouTube doesn't like that. Dogman, behind the scenes. One time, George met Harold in kindergarten. Nice to meet you. Me too. They became best friends and started making comics. Their very first comic was an epic novella called The Adventures of Dogman, except with $1 budget spelling. Over the years, they made tons of Dogman comic books. Okay, time to turn a page because I'm not an automatic reader, unlike digitally. Then one day, in 4th grade, they got a new idea. They started making a new comic. Soon, their lives got really complicated. There was danger, horror, and ridiculously convoluted plot lines. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get any worse, things got better. Hey, all the drama had come to an end, but there was still a lot of unanswered questions. Where are our doubles? Where are our doubles? And where's Tony, Orlando, and Dawn? Sorry, I've never read a book before. George and Harold searched their treehouse for clues. But soon they got distracted. Hey, look! Oh, cool. It's a box full of old Dogman comics we made when we were kids. Hey, I forgot all about these. They read for hours. I cracked me up. Look how old you used to draw. Old school. And look how bad you used to spell. Well, what do we do now? Let's make a new comic book. About Captain Underpants? Nah, let's do something different. Wow, my arm is hurting me. How about a Dogman comic? Okay. And together, the two friends wrote and drew and laughed all afternoon. George tried to spell more better, of course with using a dictionary. Harold tried to draw more simpler, and thus Dogman was reborn anewish. Class, enjoy it. And now this brings us to something that I honestly do not know why I'm reading. Dogman, Chapter 1. A Hero is Unleashed by George and Harold. I'll read every book except for the last one, as that's on Kindle, so that will take much more time. And also it won't be in colour, which you all want. Dogman by George and Harold. Wow, this table is good. Oh boy, my new couch is here. She's real beauty, Chief. I know. We'll put it in our office. That's like overlapping voices. I just want to have a coffee. Thanks, fellas. I can't wait to be the first one on it. Calling all the cops. Come to my office. You can watch me break in my brand new couch. Oh boy, this is gonna be great. to have sound effects even when there's nothing saying the sound effects, I guess. Hey! Officer Knight and Greg the dog. You got dirty shoes and dog hairs everywhere. You're the worst cops ever. Get out of my sight. Oh man, Chief is really mad at us again. I wish we could do something heroic to impress him. Hey you. They're coming police, you're going back. Who cares? Are you worried about this, you? Heck no. Check this out. Officer Knight is a tough cop. But he ain't got brains. Dude, I keep on... That was about the book. But he ain't got brains. And Break the dog is smart. But his body's just weakness. Yeah, but what if they work together? That might be a problem. Fortunately, I got a solution. Not pretend. Since her voice line, I'm just saying, not to pretend. Hell! It's a bomb! Officer Knight and Greg ran to defuse the bomb. Which wire should I cut? Red or green? I might be changing voices because I have no idea how to remember voices. Okay, green it is. And so kablooey! Yes, it's kablooey. Yes. Oh no, I forgot Dad's colorblind. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. And soon, how do you feel, friend? Me too. Soon the doctor came in with some super bad sad news. I'm sorry, Greg, but your body is dying. And your head is dying too, Gob. Rats, I sure hate my darn head. But just when all hope seemed lost. Hey, nurse lady, why don't we sew Greg's head onto Cobb's body? Good idea, nurse lady. You are genius. Let's pretend that this black one, because he's like a bit on the like me color scheme. Let's say he's like, I don't know, like from Northern Africa or something. Maybe a bit of South America. Yeah, sure. So they had a big operation. The doctor cut off Greg's head and sewed it onto Cobb's body. What a lucky day. If you don't know what sewed means, bloopers, even though everyone can see that I literally stopped. Just felt a bit hot. So, anyway, as I was saying, sewed means like sewing needles, and you're like taking something, you're stitching something onto something. Like you're putting something on something, but it doesn't just like, it was like sticks. What a lucky day. And soon, a brand new crime-fighting sensation was unleashed. Hooray for Dogman! The news spread quickly, like spreading butter. Spreads quickly unless you have no idea how to spread butter. Then it takes like 5 minutes just to spread one bread of butter. Rats! I unwittingly created the greatest cop ever. But fortunately, I just know how to stop him. The next day. Well. So you're the world's most greatest cop, eh? Well, you better watch your step around me, bub. I'm gonna keep my eye on you. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? Get out of here! Poor dog man's day started out badly, but things were about to get worse. Like, let's pretend this is Mother Earth. And this is what Mother Earth looked like back before we existed. Beautifully perfect. And this is what happens when we came along with pollution. We basically just destroyed it, and now we have pollution, deaths, COVID-19. Okay, that's kind of on the bats. Wars, yeah, that's entirely on us. Oh, ha ha! What's so funny? Today, I'm going to destroy Dogman once and for all. Tell me, what are all dogs afraid of? Firecrackers. Well, yes, I suppose that's true. But dogs are also afraid of vacuum cleaners. I built this baby last night. Gee, I think firecrackers would have been easier. Who asked you? You did. Yeah. Slap sound effect. Perfect for low budget trademark. I guess there'll only be one chapter. Just a log. This is thousands of dollars of latest technology. Firecrackers only cost $5. Enough with the firecrackers. This is way cooler. And also, to anyone who thinks I'm saying that to you, no, I'm just saying what PT's saying to Mr. Stupid Idiot that has a very cool hairstyle. And once I turn it on, it will chase Dogman, and it won't stop until it gets sucked up. Yeehaw! Oh, Dogman! Let's get ready to Roomba! Go on and run, you haven't got a chance. This vacuum has a 6,000 HP motor and then this power supply, and the bag expands so it can suck up almost anything. When Dogman heard the word almost, he got a good idea. Ocean, city, ocean. Dude, the giant vacuum cleaner swallowed my surfboard. Oh my dude. The vacuum takes Dogman into the sea. Hey, let's get out of this war. I can't. Okay, I can't swim. Besides, this vacuum cleaner isn't supposed to get wet. Not fair. Dogman dived down. So the vacuum cleaner started sucking up the sea. The vacuum got fuller and fuller and fuller. Meanwhile, under the water, Dogman was losing the battle. The vacuum cleaner had won the war. Or had he? Gotta get out of this bag before this bag of seawater busts. Whoa! I don't have a boing effect, so yeah, low budget trademark. Oh, boing boing. Peter grabbed on with his claws. Suddenly, the vacuum bag began to rip. basically got washed away in a super tidal wave. It looked like this was the end. Hey, you saved me. You're not such a bad guy after all. I've got one word to say to you. Oh yeah. Rats. Wait, no, that was it. Low budget trademark. Perfect low budget. There. Rats. Flip-o-rama. Extra cheesy. Like if you're having pasta cheese or macaroni and cheese if you're in America. But it's not cheesy enough, so you need more cheese or a pizza with extra cheese. I'm gonna do this, kinda. The tidal wave got smaller and smaller until it ended at just the right spot. Cat J. Hey cops! Dogman caught repeating. This calls for celebration. Remember, flip only on page 43. And be sure you can see the picture on page 43 and the one on page 45 while you flip. Okay? It's a complicity since I do not know how to do it in front of you. But so we're going to do it, even with it's complicity. Can't really see it, but for who jolly good dog. I think that's a pun on the word for he is a jolly good fellow, but for dog. Low budget trademark. Whoa, dog man. I guess I was wrong about you. Put her there. Away from the man. And that was Dogman Chapter 1. Sorry if I said I was going to read Chapter 2 for you. I never noticed that they were this long. Probably because I read the entire book in only like 20 minutes. Because I always do it in my head. But this time I'm doing like voices, the entire start. And also talking to all of you. Even though I know there's probably going to be like 0, negative, something. Yeah, words. Low budget trademark. The greatest budget that isn't good budget. So I'll see all of you for the next chapter tomorrow.